Hi class, Dr. Latz here. Hope everybody is doing well. It's Tuesday, second day of the summer semester. Wanted to make a brief video for you all so that I might help you get a little bit further acquainted with our course. So, as you can see in front of you, we've got our Blackboard course site. And this is where our course is going to be happening this summer. If you take a look across to the left side here, you'll see our tabs. Announcements, I will use this space to periodically send reminders and updates about the course to you. Got a contact me page with all my good contact information. We've got the syllabus electronically posted to our Blackboard site, and the syllabus is a really key document within the course overall. I'm pretty sure that each and all of you have had class with me before, so this is a pretty typical Lat syllabus. Want to walk you through it just very quickly. Typical course introductory stuff on the front page. We have 2 required textbooks, which you can see right there, and hopefully you had a sense of before the class began. Resources, course objectives, course policies, everything really familiar to you. Carrying on until we get down here to the assignments. Essentially for this class we have 2 assignments. Each of those assignments are broken up into smaller parts. Again, pretty typical Lat's fashion here. But essentially we have on the one hand our discussion forums, only 6 throughout our 10-week semester. And these are going to be where we engage with each other and also the course content in a deep and collaborative way. Our first discussion forum is already posted, and as you can see, it's rather meaty. It's got a number of components and parts, and you can expect similar throughout the course of the summer semester. And then on the other hand, we have B, which I'm calling the AMP, or the Aspirant Maven project, which essentially asks you to fill the role of a community college consultant to work with an actual institution on an actual project. One of the things that I want you to bear in mind is that you do not actually have to reach out and have correspondence with an institution, but you can if you want, and it could be a really good opportunity for you to do some networking, to build your professional connections, etc. But as we go through the various parts, this will become more clear as we go. So this is a big one. This is a big project. I would encourage you to read through every element or part that's listed here. I'm thinking about this project as summative up until the portfolio, which I would think of as, formative. I'm thinking of everything as formative until we get to the portfolio, which I think of as summative. But I think it's going to be a really excellent opportunity to get you some experience with an actual issue that's occurring in the here and now with an actual institution. I did this project with a group within this class a few years ago, and it was met with some really, basically students really benefited from it and enjoyed it and got a lot out of it, so I'm hoping the same for you all. So as we continue on with the syllabus, you'll see the course calendar changing things up a little bit from previous iterations of this course. Our due dates are going to be Sundays and Wednesdays, or Wednesdays and Sundays, where you have the bulk of your work due by the end of the day on Sunday. Trying to look out for my folks who are working during the week, but also have an intermediary due date there on Wednesday for things like responding to a discussion forum or providing classmates with feedback. So I hope this works out well for everybody. I also have listed within or embedded within the calendar our face-to-face meetings. We will have 4 of those. And then our other synchronous time together, which is going to be sort of our showcase. is listed here as well, but that time is going to be online. We're not going to meet in person on Thursday, July 19th. That's right here. It's going to be online, and we're going to do what is called a Twitter conference. And again, more about that will be shared later. Our face-to-face meeting calendar here, just in a one all-at-once format on page 16 in a table. Reading calendar. Much of our readings are going to be taken from our 2 required textbooks. And then throughout the semester, additional readings will be assigned via your discussion forums or at the request of our guests. So that's just an FYI for you there. Appendix A is our rubric for our final project portfolio. I've got some writing notes, should look familiar, and then my ode to Linda Berry here. Going back over to the left side of our course site, I've got the face-to-face meeting schedule in like a million places, actually just a couple. There it is again. And then you're going to be uploading your assignments through these weekly class folders. So if you take a look here, I've organized these week to week, and I've kind of said underneath each major header, okay, this is the week of Monday, May 14th, and our due date is Sunday. And then week 2, we have Wednesday and Sunday as due dates, etc. So if you click on any given week, you should see kind of like the major things that are going on that week. So for example, during week 3, and I believe this would be the Sunday due date, you have your AMP part 2, and look at that. Yes, Sunday, June 3rd is the due date, and time is the end of day. Here are the points. Here's what you have to do. Upload your assignment via a Word document, and then submit here. Just to go back, we're going to go back to week 3. And then I also have the readings that are due for that particular week, and our reading due dates will be Sunday as well. And that's going to look pretty much the same throughout each of the weekly class folders, so hooray. I've also linked, so this is our week 1 weekly class folder. Just a couple things to click through here. Welcome letter, make sure you read that. A little bit more information about the course. 2 documents to take a look at. And then I've also linked out to our discussion forum, but that's not entirely helpful. So I'm just going to click on discussion forum to see, so you can see where that is and where discussion forum 1 is. So discussion forum 1 is here, but before that I have 2 general forums for class questions and resource sharing. Discussion forum 1, like I mentioned, is already posted. It is quite a lot, so be sure to read through everything and address all the parts. And then our first part of the AMP we're going to do collaboratively and collectively, so I've thrown that into the discussion forum. And then also I've got discussion forums 2 through 6, but I'm going to build these as we go. I like to kind of wait and build these as we go so that I can be most attentive to what's happening within the course, maybe address any issues that come up, or try to highlight some things that we've addressed with our guests, etc. So that is what the discussion forum is looking like. You can contact each other via email here. Your grades are all set up within the Grade Center, so have a look at that. Also, just a quick note, my Blackboard is going to look different than your Blackboard because I have the instructor view and you have the student view, just FYI. If you need help, you have help tabs here. Okay. I know that you're probably feeling like you're drinking out of a fire hose right now with kind of taking this all in at once, but if you have any questions or need anything, you know how to contact me. Please don't hesitate to do so. I look very much forward to our first face-to-face meeting, which is going to be next week. In fact, I think a week from today. I'll be in touch with you ahead of time, and we'll be excited to welcome Dr. Regina Garza Mitchell to campus and spend some time talking about leadership with her. I hope this was helpful. I look forward to seeing you all soon. If you need anything ahead of time, you know where to catch me. Have a great Tuesday evening, everybody. Bye-bye.